check if this is working. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working here. Let's see this one. Hmm. Oh, of course. I have to do this one too. And this one as well. Mhm. All right. There you go. This is working. Okay. So I'm missing this one and this one. Let's see. There you go. Okay. Hopefully it's working for everybody. Hi. Hello. Uh, Apologies for joining in late today, but I just needed to solve something for like my memory. uh, um, for my camera. I needed to clear out a bunch of stuff that I had there. It was yeah, it was basically full. So anyway, that's the reasoning as to why I'm not streaming earlier today. Not that anybody has joined other than a few people, which I appreciate. Hello, hi. So today I'm gonna draw a glass frog, or tonight I'm gonna draw a glass frog. Um, the glass frog belongs in the amphibian family. Uh, it's native to Central America rainforest. Hopefully you can hear me too. I am not certain if you can hear me. If you can let me know in the comments, that would help a bunch as well. Can you hear me well? No? Yeah? Maybe? Hello? Okay. Well, hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna know for sure after this ends. Let's see if I'll just film this way. It's way easier. I wasn't gonna do it this way, but yeah, it's way more convenient. Mm, no sound detected. Huh. What do you mean no sound detected? Can anyone hear me? Huh. Well, I guess I can check this here. Come on. There's gonna be some. Well, I guess it. Okay. Yeah. There's sound. Alright. Just gonna just do that and hopefully works out. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna draw a glass frog today. It's native to Central America and rainforest. It's primarily lime green. Uh, they're they're called glass frog because you can sort of see their insides, which might be disgusting for some, but it's also really interesting. Uh, so you can, I'm pretty sure you can kind of study them just by looking at them, and they're protected, so they're in a, yeah, a special class kind of thing. Um, as I was saying, is native to Central America. It's in a bunch of different countries, although they tend to be around mountains. That's their native uh, habitat. So yeah, apparently climate change and habitat fragmentation has been threatening their survival. Right, visible through the skin. Yeah, that's so basically you can see their insides. They're translucent. So I find it really cool. I like the image. This particular image is from Wikipedia, so anybody can look it up if you want to. And so let's get to it. I usually draw. Uh, I try to keep it with a certain bounce on the page, as you if you joined before for other of my live videos, you can see you have seen this stuff before. But I'm using a pen. I use a Sharpie highlighter, and sometimes I use like other Sharpies and Posca markers. If you're interested in that stuff, let me check something out here. Mm-hmm. So, oh, apparently, oh, hi, hi. All right. Anyhow, let's get to it. Let's just lower this. There you go. All right. I'm running the camera already, which was probably a mistake. Let's clean this. And you have to be mindful of every stroke on the page because in this technique I'm using a pen, as I've mentioned. So if you miss the mark, well, it's gonna be there forever. So that makes it so that you're always thinking about the lines that you're putting on the page, trying to make them count. Yeah, I think I committed too much with that. I should have positioned it a little bit more. This is not the traditional way of blocking a drawing. Like most people, they teach you to sort of first do the structure of what you're doing. In my case, I for this kind of thing, I like just to go ahead and draw directly. Of course, I sometimes miss the mark and I can mess up, but yeah, it's also kind of a mental challenge to get it right as much as you can, even though it's not that easy. It might seem easy, but it's not. If you don't believe me, you should try for yourself. So let's see. Ba, ba, ba. This is the last page on this sketch. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but I already have the next sketchbook. I'm thinking like, hola, ¿qué más? So I'm thinking of what I should do next. I haven't decided. It's it's kind of up in the air. So I might just ask on my social media to see what you think I should draw, or maybe just do what you suggest on my comments or something. I don't know. So let's see. Yeah, must go. So as you can see, I've been drawing the sort of the silhouette of the character, of the subject matter. And yeah, I really did need to do something about the schedule for these things. uh, it's not as easy to draw when you're tired, but I also enjoy at least dedicating a part of my day to this sort of thing. I just cannot find the proper time for it. So this is kind of the time I've been able to schedule. So if you see me kind of low energy, that's probably why. I'm also naturally a quiet person, so that's also something that I'm trying to get used to and kind of improve upon for social media, because most of the social media is just, hi, how are you? Welcome to today's video. We're gonna be doing this today. So, yeah, people all over the internet, they make this kind of a persona, and I I'm not like that for the most part. Like I like what I like, and yeah. Anyway, let's see. Just keep going with this. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you can see how this works. This is actually a technique that you can see sometimes in art classes. I had a teacher that taught us this too. Even though before it, I I did this for years when I was in high school, uh, just going straight ahead and drawing with a pen. It's kind of freeing. Uh, like you cannot do anything about it if you mess up, so you just have to stick with it. Okay. So nobody. Well, I guess I joined too late too. It's meant to be like at 9, 8 or 9 p.m. And yeah, I'm gonna try to continue uh, with the same time frame, unless I mention that I'm going to change the time for this. Alright, so that part of the leg goes there, this goes here. Alrighty then. Probably gonna be able to see this afterwards because I record the whole thing onto. Well, I don't particularly record it. It's just it stays there once you finish the the stream. So yeah, I think the eye it's too small, but you see, it's part of the process. Okay, alright. Huh. I just noticed something that I messed up, but yeah, we just have to keep going. Just keep going. Don't let a mistake discourage you. Oftentimes, you're gonna find yourself on your own, uh, following your dreams, and you have to remember what you're doing. As long as you're clear about that for yourself, it could be the whole world looking at you, or it can be one person, or nobody. You just have to keep going. Pow. Chicka pow pow. Chicka pow pow. Alright. Yeah. I think I'm messing that one up. Anyway. So you can sort of see the the block out there. Um I don't know how to approach the shading for this one. Even though it's such a simple drawing, you can see that the skin has all this awesome texture. Might not be awesome for people that are scared of frogs, but to me it's freaking awesome. I like the lighting too. See that it's kind of glowing, so that if you've seen my previous drawings, you can understand why I like that about this image. I mentioned before, and I'm gonna follow that, that you should always, if you're starting to shade something, you should shade first like the darkest point on the picture. So in this case, that would be this area. Something like that. Yeah. Hello. Hi. 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 I don't know. This thing, I don't know if it's. Yeah, it should be working. Okay. Alright. There you go. Da-da-da. Huh. I don't know. There's one of the streams that kind of deactivates if you're not like interacting with it, which is weird because I'm obviously here. It doesn't make much sense really. It just is. Okay, so I'm just gonna make what I think of this, even though it doesn't fit the the actual shading because if I end up the way I do with all the drawings, probably I'm gonna use a lot of highlighter, but you need to separate the drawing in some way and shade it to make sense of it. And okay, so I don't know if you heard about a channel. This they changed the name to Stress Level Zero. This is basically what I'm doing today, just drawing most relaxed I can. I'm also tired, so as I mentioned. So I think that also helps. Like if you're ever really tired, you you cannot be stressed and tired. You can just be one or the other. So I guess that helps with uh, talking to people on the internet, on the interwebs. Yeah, I think so. I think I can see a nostril there. Not 100% sure. If not, just gonna make it up. Doesn't matter. It's my sketch. You're putting your concept on the page, so it's you and your sketchbook. Unless you want to show it to others, it's just meant to serve as practice for the idea that you have for to get mileage on your skills. Yeah. I don't know, this experience is surreal. Maybe I'll change at some point the stream time. Okay. Down, down, ding, dong, pow, pow, chicky bow, bow. Normally, I'll put in some music while I'm painting or while I'm drawing, but yeah, I mentioned that I couldn't find something that I wouldn't have an issue with in regards to copyright. So, yeah, if you know any way to deal with that, feel free to let me know in the comments. Mm, yeah, I think it's getting there. It's probably gonna be a shorter stream than usual because yeah, it doesn't. It's a fairly simple drawing and I'm also tired, so I'm way less energy than most of the days. But hopefully you can find some of the stuff I talk about useful. That's the idea behind this. And try to help others with what I know about this stuff. So that's why I also made streams out of it so anybody can ask questions or yeah, basically to ask questions or compare notes, I guess, about different things. Right. Mr. Frog here is almost there. Even though, wait a second, you see it? The shadow, it's not properly messed up. Doesn't matter. As I said, somebody looks at the drawing afterwards, they're probably not gonna notice the things you notice unless I mention specifically like oh I messed up here, I messed up there, or you have experience as an artist that you can probably also tell when I messed up a measurement or something. Sticky. Yeah, I think that's also off-putting for most people, the fact that they can be like kind of sticky and sort of cold. And if anybody watching this has grabbed a frog at any point, I have a few times. Just basically catch and release type of thing because somebody around was freaking out. So, oh, let's just because they could try to hurt the frog. So I just move it to a place where it's safe. Doesn't bother anyone. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, that's enough for this stuff. I'm going to change the light. Hopefully you can see this part. I really like this part. Bow, bow, bow. Wow. Alright. Alright. Now let's go in with the highlighter. Come on. Yeah. I almost didn't stream today, but yeah, I'm not about to start not doing something. Just the opposite. When you find some resistance about a dream you have, just you just have to keep going. Nothing comes easy. Nothing. If you're expecting easy, just don't show up. In my experience, it's rare the fact that like something just oh this was easy. It actually for me is the opposite. If something was too easy, then I'm kind of worried that oh this I don't know I don't like it. Let's see if I can change the contrast. What? No, 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 no. It's this one, the one that I want to play with. There you go. Contrast. Saturation. Brightness. No. Eh, okay. Yeah, can work with that. Alright. So. Dun, 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 dun. If you don't know, frogs in general are super delicate uh, in regards to climate change. Just a few degrees in temperature change for the area where they live or the pH on the water and they can just die off. So something to be mindful if you care about that stuff, which I do. I wish we would take better care of our environments. Actually, I don't know where I heard it, but it's a interesting perspective about this sort of thing. That trash in general, any sort of trash, it's a design error. Because in nature, if you eat a fruit, like the animals that eat a fruit, if there's any waste from it, it just gets used by something else. Bacteria, insects, doesn't matter. It's gonna get consumed anyway. So I think the most beneficial version of that would be if something that you buy, then it gets, if you toss it away, it can be reabsorbed by plants and just biodegradable. Hopefully I said that right. Yeah. I like the little frog, even though I'm kind of messed up the drawing a little bit. Yeah. Just putting the time in. Yeah. In it for the long run. I know for sure, and probably nobody's watching. Doesn't matter. Don't let anybody decide for you what you want to do. People will doubt you and they will say all sorts of horrible things to you just to topple you if you let them. But don't let them. Just be yourself. Be good to others. And do your own thing. And have your own internal compass for for good. Like, doesn't matter what you do, people are gonna question what you're doing. And once they make up their mind about you, there's nothing you can do to change that. So that's one of the things I've been learning in my life. People will believe what they want to believe, and doesn't matter your point of view or anything. So just be the best version of yourself that you can if you're looking at this in the future, and just feel proud of be able to feel proud of yourself as much as you can. What others think, it's not your problem. We're at 37 minutes. Maybe I'll cut it short today. I don't know. As I said, this one's a simple drawing. Just trying to make it as cool looking as I like. Hi, hello, welcome. Right. Yeah, I kind of dig how this is looking already. If you squint your eyes, I've mentioned this multiple times before. If you squint your eyes, you can sort of get an idea for the contrast on the image. It is what it is. Just gonna keep making it pop more here and there. Yeah. If anything, this makes me more determined to keep going. So, yeah, I'm really hardwired for that. Just keep going. I don't give up. So, alright. This guy. See how this adds to this. Hello. Welcome. Okay, this time I actually have the recording. Hello. But yeah, this is running out. I'm gonna see if this one works better. And it seems like it is. Yeah. I feel it needs a little bit more contrast, but I don't. The thing is, you have to find a balance in what you're doing between what is actually going on in the picture and your result. I don't know if that makes sense to whoever's watching, but let me tell you, if you're doing this sort of thing, it does to you. This stuff I'm making up, see that the contrast is not like that on the actual picture, but I mentioned multiple times for different streams that You just have to take the reference in and just build up on top of that, not stages with what you are looking at in the image for the most part, unless that's exactly what you want. If not, well, you have to, as I said, build upon it. Hmm. Whoa, I think I hit something there. Just I like how it looks already. Yeah. Mm, looking at it on the stream, I don't know. Feel compelled to add more to it. At the same time, I mentioned the thing about the balance. I need to find a balance. Squint my eyes, I can see sort of kind of the glowing areas of the frog. Just mixing it in with what I want to convey on the image. I like it. It's not perfect, but I like it. I'm gonna stop the camera there. I just add a little bit more to it. Actually gonna turn on the lights. I see light. There you go. If you saw that and you get that reference, yeah, props to you. Most people, when I mention that kind of thing, don't have no freaking clue of what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter the reference. They just look at you weird. Like, what the hell is he talking about? Pow, picka pow pow. Picka pow pow. Isn't it incredible that we have the amount of creatures that we have on this planet? amount of animals that exist, creatures in general. Hello, pop in and pop out. Anyway, I get it. Like, who is this random dude just making an illustration of a frog in the middle of the night? Yeah. Oh, I don't like what I did there. Anyway. Hmm, I feel it needs something more. Trying to figure out. Hmm. I can make it pop a little bit more. Which, as I said, might not make any sense to you, but if you're really in the mix of this sort of thing, you probably understand. Yeah, I think I'm messing up already. I wonder if this is okay. Alright, alright. If you see this in the future on my channel and you think of something that might improve the stream, please let me know. I would like to add music to it. I cannot, I haven't found, I used a service that allows you to put in music to your stream, but I'm really hesitant to use it because I don't know if the copyright is gonna mess my channel up or they're gonna be able to use the monetization. I don't know. So if you think of something that I might be able to improve for the stream, feel free to let me know. I appreciate you joining in or looking at these sessions afterwards. Um, and if you have any questions about what I did during the live stream and about drawing, that sort of thing, feel free to do so. I will gladly look for ways to answer. Maybe even make a video out of it um, to help you out. So I think I'm about to end the stream because I'm fairly far in the weeds with this drawing, and I don't want to mess it up. Even though I think in some ways I already have. Yeah. Um. So let's just add this here. I feel compelled to add some other stuff. Let me just. It's my sketch. So anyway, just yeah. I don't know. So I think this is today's stream. I'm gonna go ahead and sign this one. Probably I'm thinking of making this into sort of like postcards or something. That would be interesting. Like a set of postcards. I like that. Just a total monologue here. But yeah. So yeah. The good thing about this is, you see this? Look at that. Yeah. This is the last page. The last page. Look at this. It's all filled up. It's all filled up. Yeah. That's so gratifying. Yeah, another one bites the dust. So, yeah, I have my sketch here. Let me see if I can find it. This is gonna be the next sketch. I can show you. Yeah, Field Sketch Pad A5, 80 pages. I haven't opened this. I might open it for the next stream, or just open it before and check it out. But yeah, uh, another sketchbook all done. I might not. Probably what I was saying about the postcards is probably gonna be this last few that I feel like I really double down on the technique. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of them. There's some here that I liked. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, yeah. So if you join at some point to my stream, thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time.